Let us read the freaks of Kamala Das. He talks, turning a sun-stained cheek to me, his mouth a dark cavern where stalactites of uneven teeth gleam, his right hand on my knee, while our minds are willed to race towards love. But they only wander, tripping idly over puddles of desire. Can't this man, with nimble fingertips, unleash nothing more alive than the skin's lazy hungers? Who can help us who have lived so long and failed in love? The heart, an empty cistern, waiting through long hours, fills itself with coiling snakes of silence. I am a freak. It's only to save my face I flaunt at times a grand, flamboyant lust. He talks, turning a sun-stained cheek to me. He talks. The man talks. As the poem progresses, we realize that we understand that the man is the sexual partner of the woman. Not just the sexual partner of the woman, the long time sexual partner of the woman. He talks. The speaker says that her partner talks, turning a sun-stained cheek to me. He does not turn his eyes to me. The man does not look into the eyes of the woman. Instead of turning his eyes towards the woman, towards the eyes of the woman, he turns his cheek. That is okay. Let us say that it is acceptable. But what kind of cheek is it? Sun-stained cheek. Cheek on which the sun has left marks. Cheek which has suffered discoloration because of too much exposure to the sun. Sun-stained cheek to me. It is as if there are stains on the cheek, and the stains are generated by too much exposure to the sun. There are three things to be noticed here. The man talks, fine. The sexual partner of the woman talks, excellent. But there are three things to be noticed. One, he does not turn his eyes towards the woman. He turns his cheek towards the woman. It is obvious that there is no intense passion between the man and the woman. This is not, certainly not, the way of romance. Instead of looking into the eyes of the woman, instead of turning his eyes towards the woman, he turns his cheek. There is something mechanical, there is something routine about this. The man is the sexual partner of the woman, but he does not seem to be genuinely interested in having sex with the woman. The second point is the cheek is dark. And in many cultures, including Indian cultures, a dark cheek is looked upon as something unattractive. The man talks to the woman. The man does not look at the woman. The man has a cheek which is dark. Point number three is it is a sun-stained cheek. It is not merely a dark cheek. It is, according to the speaker, a cheek which has become dark because of too much exposure to the sun. This reveals the secret attitude of the speaker towards the man. Not only is he unattractive, not only is he ugly, the reason for his cheek being dark is that he has been going out too much, he has exposed himself to sunlight too much. The attitude of the speaker towards her sexual partner appears to be a combination of contempt and pity. Poor fellow, he has a dark cheek because he does not seem to have a privileged life, because he is compelled by the circumstances of his life to go out too often, forced by the circumstances of his life to expose himself too much to sunlight. He talks, turning a sun-stained cheek to me. His mouth, a dark cavern. Cavern means cave. Cavern means hollow in a cave. A cave is a more general term. You enter a cave and you find many caverns there. His mouth, a dark cavern. This is how the speaker describes the mouth of her partner. Unfortunate man. It's a cavern, and what kind of cavern it is? A dark cavern. Dark cheek, dark cavern. I think I said that the secret attitude of the speaker towards her sexual partner in this poem is a combination of contempt and pity. I think I should revise the statement slightly. It's a combination of contempt, pity, and disgust. His mouth a dark cavern where stalactites of uneven teeth gleam. What a brilliant metaphor! You must remember that Kamala Das never went beyond school final. She was not known to be a voracious reader. Her exposure to Anglo American literary traditions was, how shall I put it, extremely limited. She was not a dedicated craftsman. I don't know whether I should say craftswoman. She was not known to revise her poems repeatedly. In fact, she was not known to revise her poems at all. She used to say that she would not revise her poems because she was afraid of destroying her poems. Under these circumstances, how do we explain how she manages to write such brilliant poetry? Where stalactites of uneven teeth gleam, there is only one explanation. She had an inborn genius for the English language. Where stalactites of uneven teeth gleam. Stalactites are tapering structures made mostly of calcium salts, hanging from the roof, hanging from the ceiling of a cave. You have also stalagmites. Stalagmites are tapering structures formed mostly of calcium salts rising from the floor of the cave. When I was a schoolboy, I never used to get them right until my mother taught me a trick. She said, just remember this: stalagmites might touch the roof. Stalagmites might touch the roof. Stalactites hold tight to the roof. Stalactites hold tight to the roof. I'm getting too distracted today. Anyway, the man has teeth which are stalactites. Stalactites of uneven teeth. Uneven means irregular, crooked. On the whole, a very attractive, very ugly, very disgusting man. His mouth a dark cavern where stalactites of uneven teeth gleam. They shine in the darkness. To gleam means to shine softly.